Hey guys, it's Adam. I want to take a moment and personally thank you for listening to our shows, for downloading our shows, and for sharing them with your friends. With your guys' support, we just moved the Twisted 10 into the threshold of the top 100 comedy shows in iTunes. It made it to number 99, granted, just barely crept in there. However, that's still monumental for us. Out of the tens of thousands of podcasts that are out there, that's one of the most difficult categories to breach into. Thank you very, very much for helping us to get there. If you haven't already done so, please go give us a 5-star rating and give us a review, a short little 1-line, 2-line review, letting us know that you enjoy the show. iTunes reviews are like podcast currency. It legitifies the show, it allows us to get better guests, and it allows our sponsors to really see that we're reaching the listeners that are out there. If you haven't done so yet, please go do it. We would greatly appreciate it. We've got a ton on the horizon from Dichotomy Media. Another podcast you're going to hear a little bit about during this episode. A lot more on our YouTube channel. More Get Out Penny cartoons. All sorts of stuff. So please help us by giving us that 5-star rating and a little review. Thank you very much and enjoy the show.
You're listening to Living Podcariously, bringing you real men's perspectives, unfiltered, unapologetic, and uncensored. Recorded live in the Living Podcariously studio in world-famous Cocoa Beach, Florida.
Welcome to another splendorific episode. I think I've used that word before.
I like it, though.
Of Living Podcariously.
It doesn't matter how many times you use it. It's not a real word.
You did say another splendorific, so it's another one.
That's true.
That's true.
So that works out. Well, I am one of the hosts. My name is Tach. I'm sitting across the way.
I am not a host. No, that's the wrong show. I'm Adam. I'm another one of your hosts as well for Living Podcariously. Sitting on the lady chaise.
Hi, I'm Andrea Joy.
Oh, yeah.
And I am Jay Alvarez, kind of sitting here in the wind.
I hope you're not downwind from me or Tach.
Are you painting in the wind?
With all the colors of the wind.
No, but he is peeing in the wind.
That's not good.
I see. It's all coming back to me now.
All right. And Jay, you have brought a guest with us today.
I did. So, little side note, I am branching out and we helping develop another podcast.
Nice.
They grow up so fast, don't they, Adam?
I know, right?
We'll be kicking this off soon. With that, I am gonna have a co-host with me, and I brought one of those co-hosts with me. And Raul, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, what up? What up? It's Raul. Known Jay for a little bit. We shoot the shit all the time. He was like, "Hey, we should just record this."
There have been times
and that's how podcasts are born.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Raul and I actually we work our day job together, and we've had conversations where people just like stopping, like, "How do you two go on about all this?"
Pure passion at times.
Yeah,
arguments, fights. It's hilarious.
Did you guys say the theme of your or is it under wraps or?
No. We can talk about the theme. We're not going to release the name just yet, but it's so Raul and I are both dads. And we bonded over movies. Nice. And then, it branched out to other forms of entertainment that we agree on, we disagree on, and we have some pretty impassioned discussions would probably be the best way to put it.
We almost fought like the first time we met.
Yeah. And he stood his ground like a man, which is why we respected each other.
Nice.
Is it because one of you is Marvel and the other one's DC? Is that why?
No, we both think, I don't know. I think that argument's stupid, but...
It's pretty stupid because I'm a Marvel head and I have a Batman wedding ring on.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're married to Batman?
Don't tell
You've
anyone.
never seen Bruce Wayne and his significant other in the same place.
Ever.
Interesting.
That's like I'm interested to hear the podcast you guys do, because I know in here when we start talking about movies or trivia with regards to movies like the Tach sometimes brings, that you guys, the two of you, at least Tach and Jay, you guys own all of that trivia. Andrea and I are usually left in the dust when it comes to movie type stuff that's talked about in here. So that's going to be cool.
You have no idea how hard I struggle to rein myself in during our regular shows because we don't go that nerdy. And now I can just get all like hot and like breathing heavy.
Oh, I go nerdy, but these guys are. It's an esoteric topic, so.
Well, that's a big word, Tach. Did you use the thesaurus today?
You're just jealous because he knew that off the top of his head and pronounced it
God
correctly.
damn right I did.
I thought you said words were hard.
Words are hard. That's for sure. I actually had to change it's game time tonight because I was going to do something movie based, but
Words are hard.
I remember that you guys aren't really.
Did you pick a preschool game?
Yes,
Like colors
we're
and
playing,
shapes?
Yeah, shoots and ladders is what we're going to play tonight.
Nice.
Yeah, for the listeners, Tach sent out a message earlier today that said, "How are you guys with movie quotes?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good for it." And Adam nor Andrea responded.
Yeah,
It was just no response to that.
I had a really rough day at work, so it was
Oh, poopy.
No, I'm serious. This was a very, very difficult day. So it was. I was completely preoccupied.
Now, for Adam's boss, who's more than likely listening to this, Adam puts in nothing but 110% every day. He is the best worker you will ever find. I can vouch for this.
I like that. Here's the $5.
But I cleaned the house and made you guys jambalaya, so
And we thank you for this, Andrea.
Yes, that was good.
that's what I was doing instead of looking at the phone to text back.
It's all good.
Yeah. It wasn't about the words.
Every time Andrea on our group chat looks at her phone, she's like, "Oh God, I'm another 45 messages. You guys talk too much in this thing."
But yes, our podcast will be Dad's, our take on the entertainment industry and entertainment news from the perspective of people trying to raise young children.
Nice, I like it. Well,
So
we'll obviously
who's the
cross
third
promote
guy?
it.
What's that?
Who's the third guy?
The third guy is actually who was here not so long ago, Marcel.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yes.
That was
Oh,
a
yeah,
couple
okay,
episodes
yeah.
back.
In a couple episodes, he was back. We all actually worked together in our day jobs. So this is something we all talked about doing, and we finally got a direction to go.
I thought
in.
we just weren't saying anything. I thought you really thought he was here. And we just weren't telling you he really wasn't here.
I don't even know what's happening anymore.
Yeah,
I totally lost.
I was lost on that one too, baby.
I thought all three of them were in the room. We just weren't letting Jade know that there really wasn't a third person.
Don't use drugs, kids.
Whatever.
No, just kidding. I'm kidding, baby. I love you. That may be the first time I ever said that on air.
Pretty sure. So when do we expect this podcast to drop?
We expect it in the next week or so. We're going to record the
wow.
first episode coming up. We're finalizing some show notes and
Gathering some news, whether it's movies, music, TV, kids.
Sweet.
Our kids do things 24/7.
Oh, yeah.
So we
Yeah.
have so much.
we're looking forward to having a lot of fun, just kind of venting as fathers, and hopefully our listeners get some stuff out of it. So stay on the lookout for that, folks. We will be dropping that soon, and I will be pushing the ever living hell out of it.
Cool.
As soon as it's available.
And we're keeping it under the Dichotomy Media
Yes,
umbrella as well, right?
yes, it will absolutely be a part of the Dichotomy Media family,
Nice.
and we're looking forward to great
Lots
things.
and lots and lots of plans for the Dichotomy Media stuff in the future. So that'll be cool. The listeners, obviously, you just got a really cool place to go hear a bunch of cool podcasts. But behind the scenes, as far as sponsors for shows, which help pay the bills for hosting and some of the equipment in the studio and mics and stuff like that, it makes a world of difference when you offer a bunch of different types of categories like podcasts across the board to a single sponsor, so they can hit one stop, good quality podcasts and get all of that. So if you're interested in sponsoring, but no, I'm just kidding. No, really hit us up. Hit us up on Facebook or something.
That's cool, man. I'm excited for you guys. It's fun.
Between Tach and myself, we've got some podcast history behind us. So whatever we can do to help you guys, obviously with launch, but also anything behind the scenes, any editing tips and tricks. I know you guys have some experience with that already. However, just let us know. Let us know what we can do to help. We want to help make that successful too.
Thank you.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Of course. Definitely.
All right. So, one of the topics I brought is Netflix has been dropping some shit lately. I don't know if you guys have been watching a lot of their new shows that they have.
No, but I wanted to talk about a Netflix movie.
Did you?
I am
show.
loving Netflix.
This is the perfect episode for you to be on, dude.
Definitely.
Like, I got a few things written down in here. First of all, let's start with, well, I know you guys want to talk about 13 Reasons Why.
No, that's not the one I wanted to talk
Okay,
about.
well,
Yeah, I still haven't seen that one, by the way.
I wanted to talk about that, but I've got a little story behind it. Now, obviously,
Okay.
I'm not going to spoil
no spoilers.
anything. So there's no listeners, there's no spoiling that's going to happen.
No.
But the story is about spoiling. You want it now, Tach?
Oh, I know what you're going to talk about. Yeah, go
All
ahead.
right.
Go ahead.
So I put this on my Facebook about a week ago. My son is 13 years old, and he goes to a school in Lakeland, middle school, I believe. I don't know, whatever. Oh, no, he's still in elementary school. He's 6th grade. So
Jesus, you're talking about your son, right?
yeah. No, he's 7th grade.
He's in seventh
7th grade.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Does he look like him?
Andrea completely rolled her eyes.
Try it again.
Yeah, Andrea rolled her eyes. She's like, Adam, you don't know anything.
When's your anniversary?
Let me continue the story.
Let's do this.
No, but the school sent out an email to all parents of all students that are in the school, especially the 7th graders. And the title of the email had to do with 13 Reasons Why on Netflix.
Okay.
So the first paragraph of this email, and again, no spoilers in what I'm telling you. However, there's a spoiler in the email. The first paragraph of the email says, attention all parents, the 7th grade class is fascinated with this show on Netflix, and we hear them talking about it nonstop. There's notes that are being passed. Teachers confiscate notes from kids.
Kids still
pass
send notes?
Absolutely.
They text.
Well, apparently there's notes being passed around.
Lakeland is behind the ages. They're still using chisel and tablet.
That makes sense.
Oh.
Not like tablet, but
So it's really teachers deciphering smoke signals.
basically.
Okay.
Gotcha.
They're
Anyway,
digging stuff up.
It's making it around the school. So the conversations have been made it around, and the teachers are overhearing it and even getting interactive a little bit with some of the conversations. Well, the topic of 13 Reasons Why is about the struggles of kids in high school and some of the pressures that they get. With everything, the entire stretch.
It's about teen suicide.
Yeah, it's about,
everybody
it's about them
knows that. That's
dealing-
not spoiler.
Okay, I didn't know if that was
that's not
okay.
spoiler.
Yeah. No.
All right. Well, the problem that I have with the email that came out is not that they were letting the parents know that these children are talking about it in the school, in my son's school. The problem I have with the fucking email is in the email it literally says in the last scenes of the film or of the series, this and this happened. And I got it. It's about suicide, but they don't need to give away what the last scenes in the movie entail. In the last episode number 13 or whatever it is, they tell the entire, they completely spoil the whole plot at the very end of the show. It fucking killed me. I wanted to respond so bad.
I love that these teachers are going out of the way to make sure that their parents know what their kids are talking about, and you're pissed because they spoiled the show.
I put in my post. I respect that they let us know. I got it. But there is a way more tactful way to let parents know the kids are talking about this. And you can even summarize it how you guys just did.
These are public school teachers. They don't know anything about tact. Half of them don't know what tact means.
This show's
They're
rated
public school
mature.
teachers.
What?
The show's rated mature anyway. It's not for 7th grade students.
Right. Well, you guys are arguing against me on that. I agree. I would never let my son watch that because unless I'm completely supervising the situation and having him not look during certain scenes. But the problem I have with the email is not them letting us know. I respect I respect that.
I'm just
I
saying that
understand.
parents probably don't care if they send an email because they don't care what their kids are watching anyway.
You mean the parents that would receive that
Yeah, let's
wouldn't let them
let's be
wouldn't
real.
let their
How
kids
many of
read
these
it?
parents actually read the email?
I did.
Probably the parents who don't let their kids watch it anyway because they know it's rated
Responsible
mature.
parents that would read that kind of an email.
The other ones are like, "Who? I don't care what they watch. They're not my way."
I agree.
It sounds like they were like the children these days are watching this show 13 Reasons Why. Have you seen it? And you're like, no. Oh, it's fantastic. Let me tell you all about it.
Yeah, I can just picture like some parent reading like, your child may be watching the show. Hey, are you watching 13 Reasons Why? Yes, Mom.
That got so many.
Hey, tell
more
me about it.
views.
What did you think about episode 3?
That's exactly.
But it is a great show. I freaking loved it. It's really good. I think it's got a bunch of nobodies in it. There's a few people in it that are kind of famous, but what I like about it is they did add a lot of no-name actors, and the main kid in it I think is awesome. He's so good. I know he's going to be around a long time. But it's a great show. Was there something on Netflix you want to talk about?
Yes. Have you watched the new Mystery Science Theater 3000?
That was on my list.
Is it?
God,
Oh my
I
god, I
love it.
loved it when I was younger, like high school.
Yeah,
I watched
yeah,
it all the time, and I'm sure there's jokes I missed because I just hadn't seen or heard of the stuff going on then at that age. But
Right,
now
right.
it's like new with movies, and it's got so many just jokes.
I think
about
it's
nowadays.
just as good as the original.
I love it. Yeah,
I think it does held up fine.
I remember the premise behind the original with the guys talking in the movie. The whole premise behind the whole show. I don't remember in the original all of the behind the scenes, like not outtakes, but the non-movie watching parts of the show where they're interacting with each other in the other rooms and stuff like that. I don't remember that in the first one.
Oh yeah,
Was
that there?
It was exactly like
Yeah.
it is
Was
now.
it?
just
Same cheesy, same like film style. Like when it's on them, it's a lot of like handheld shots, and you can see the camera, just like they used to do back then too. And
Nice.
yeah, it's same quality, same cheesy jokes, same. It's horrible. It's the worst part of the show, but it's very entertaining. And I like there's Patton Oswalt in it now, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, he does a great job. They just kind of updated the movies and updated the jokes. So they'll mention cell phones or something.
Yeah.
They mention
I think it's the same
podcasts.
exact show.
Yeah, they said podcasts in there multiple times in the ones we've watched
Nice.
already. Yep.
I gotta take a look at that one. I've seen that one, and I've seen also Bill Nye.
Bill Nye Saves the World. That was the other thing on my list
seen
too.
that yet.
Good friend of mine is actually on that.
Is he?
Joanna Houseman. She is one of the assistants on that. Yeah, she's a Venezuelan Jew.
Whoa.
Yeah, they exist. She's one of them.
Mashugana Oya. Oye.
Oye Mashugana. Yeah.
Oye Mashugana.
Why you gotta be Mashugana about it?
You know what I
That's all I'm
said.
saying.
You know what I meant.
Yeah, no. I've been really excited to see that one just because I know Joanna and she's pretty awesome on that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that show's great. It's not for kids anymore. Now it's for adults and people our age. And
This is the science behind the reproductive system, folks.
no, it just talks about his ideas on solving issues. Like the first one's about the environment and all that kind of shit. Global warming. And the next one's about something else. It's a problem in the world because it's dare he says it, save the world. That's what he always says. Dare I say it, save the world. And it's cool because he's 61 years old, but he has so much energy still.
Oh, yeah.
And he still runs around and he literally jumps around all the time. And he's awesome. I love him.
Forget Bill Nye. I'm all about Mr. Wizard.
Yeah, that was my generation, Mr. Wizard.
Dude, the Mr. Wizard outtakes of him yelling at kids is got to be one of my favorite things to watch on the internet. That is so funny. He gets so mean to those kids, but I love it.
Yeah, it's called the brain. Maybe you have one. Like, oh, shit. And that wasn't even an outtake. That made the show.
Yeah, that was on the show. Yep. 13 Reasons Why is one of the examples, but Netflix to me is producing such better quality entertainment than any other cable provider.
It really is. I actually cut my cable completely off.
Did you?
Yeah, I have to.
Netflix, Hulu, HBO Now or Go. Which one?
We have now HBO Now is what we have. HBO Now and Go, I think, are the same thing. Just
Yeah,
different
is there a
platforms.
different?
No, it's not, I think one has to have a cable subscription.
Yeah, HBO Go is
Oh,
if you
gotcha.
have HBO on your cable. HBO Now is like the Netflix version. You just pay
Oh,
for
okay,
it.
gotcha,
Nice.
So
gotcha.
it's Netflix and their shows we watch. Of course, everybody watches Orange Is the New Black, all the Marvel shows.
Yeah, I like that show.
I just discovered chewing gum.
Oh, I just saw it go across. I was going to
Dude,
check it
let me
out.
tell you, it's a UK based show, and it's the main character is hilarious. First of all, of course, us not being from that area, the accent is hilarious. But the whole show, the premise is her trying to lose her virginity. Bro,
Really?
I put it on by accident. First episode, first 5 seconds, and it's like a flash to her trying to fuck her boyfriend.
Really?
I was like, all the kids in the room. I was like,
Oh.
get that shit off right now, right now. It was the worst. So that was like something me and my wife watch like every night.
Nice.
It's hilarious.
Well, we were always looking for new shows on Netflix to watch, so
definitely check
that'd be a
that
good
one
one.
out.
That'd be a good one to watch.
Cool. Any other shows you guys?
Well, there's
noticed it?
we could talk Netflix shows
Yeah,
all
all day.
night
I was going to change
long.
subjects, but I mean, if you guys got
Yeah.
more to.
Yeah, it's probably better off.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I came across something.
Ooh, gross.
Yeah, no pun not intended, or pun intended, really.
Did you
actually,
clean
to
it
be honest.
up?
Yeah. seriously.
no, I
Did you
just
leave
left
it there
it
like a
Kleenex.
savage.
So if you check out, it's waterfallx.com.
Uh-oh.
Sounds crazy already.
It sounds like a TLC fan site.
I am not pulling it up on that screen, by the way. I don't know what that is, but it is not getting pulled up on the big screen.
What this is the world's first sex theme park.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Don't judge
What's
me.
it called?
What do you mean? The website?
No, the theme park. Damn it! What I want to go.
Oh,
What's the URL again?
waterfallx.com. And it's going to be in Brazil.
Of course it is.
Yeah, I can't have that here. No, somebody at work sent me that at one point. And
Virus. No.
I was like, is this real? This can't be real.
waterfallx.com.
Yeah.
I don't have anything.
Doesn't take me anywhere.
waterfallx.com.
Yeah, negative ghostwriter.
I'm on the same as you.
I'm on it right here. And I click continue. How about,
I'll just do a Google search for
Okay.
Waterfall X.
or just sex theme park in Brazil. Just search that. Okay. So what it says is the amusement park will be very similar to other parks around the globe, except the theme will be around sex. Now they also made it pretty clear that it's not going to be like a huge orgy fest because you're not allowed to have sex here.
But it's sex themed.
Yeah, like so. For instance, it says the bumper cars will be shaped like genitalia. Instead of popcorn and cotton candy, visitors will enjoy aphrodisiac treats.
So a bunch of chocolate.
I guess.
Chocolate and oysters. Chocolate covered oysters.
Yeah, that sounds gross. The park will have an erotic sculpture area. Guests can visit the 7D cinema with vibrating seats.
Ooh. 70s cinema. God damn it. Cinema
Words are hard.
with vibrating seats. A 70s cinema?
7 like 3D, but 7D.
Oh, 7D. I thought you were talking like 1970s movies. I'm like, that's kind
Sorry.
of weird.
No, 7D. What it is 7 women all stacked with double Ds.
D's. I like this.
Run in front of you.
Andrew,
And Paul Rubens gets arrested every night.
Andrea, can we go?
Huh?
Can we
Well,
go?
it's not open yet. It's not open yet.
Oh.
We'll have a sex playground that will include a water slide. This is in addition to the nudist pool planned. I don't know what they call it. A sex water slide? Is that what I said? The park will also have a museum which will showcase, I don't know how this is possible, the history of sex. Has sex changed since?
Well, I mean, it's evolved. The positions have changed, Tach. It was originally missionary, then doggy.
Now it's all kinds of
Yeah,
shit.
now it's reverse
Discuss later.
reverse cowgirl drill press. I'm just saying.
Don't
We
worry
may
about
have
it.
to- we
Don't
may
worry
have
about it,
to
Tech. Someday your
revisit-
daughters will explain it all to you.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Let's not go there.
Andrew, you want us to show him? We can show him
Yes,
a couple of
let's
these
do that.
positions.
Please don't. Please not right now. At least let me walk out of here before you get to page 2 of the Kama Sutra.
We're in the middle of a show.
Oh, okay.
And like any park, you will want to go shopping for knickknacks, except the only thing selling at these shops will be sex toys.
Of
I feel like this
course.
is just Spencer's with roller coasters.
Sounds fun.
I haven't even mentioned roller coasters yet, so who knows?
If there's a roller coaster, I'm so in.
So it says visitors will not be allowed to have sex at the park. Nearby hotels will be available to rent rooms for those sexual
By the hour.
trysts, Trysts.
Tryst.
You're trying to spell tourists?
Tryst.
Let's see here. I have to go screen by screen. So I have
Viva
to-
la Brazil. So I tried looking that up with Waterfall X. I couldn't find anything in Google.
I deleted the damn link, but I was talking about it with somebody, and I was like, "This, I don't know how real this sounds."
Yeah,
I
I don't know if
couldn't
it's
find
real or not.
anything at all.
That whole description sounds right.
Yeah.
No, I actually did hear about it. And actually, the government of Brazil is trying to crack down and stop it from opening.
Really?
They have been working their butts off in the government. What?
So you mean the government of Brazil is trying to break down from opening up a sex-themed theme
They're
park?
trying-
However, they can't get their fucking water clear or their
Hey,
sanitation taken care
they
of.
built unnecessary soccer stadiums around
Olympics.
third world parts of the country.
Exactly.
Yes.
Look at the Olympics.
No, the government's trying to change the idea that Brazil is just a sex-craved paradise. And that doesn't necessarily help them out
At all.
So,
Yeah, I
the
guess that's a good
government is
point.
actually making it very hard for them to open right
Well,
now.
it actually says right here, not everyone is on board with the construction of the park. Help me out here, Jay. Piracicaba?
I have no idea they speak Portuguese.
Okay.
Oh wait, she can translate.
Oh, yeah, you
Portuguese.
speak Portuguese.
Oh,
I forgot.
yeah.
The city council, which is run by the Christian Socialist Party, does not want Brazil to be known as the, quote, capital of sex.
They like to keep that at the Vatican,
Yeah.
where it belongs.
Nice. I want more information on this.
I
theme
guess it's
park.
called
I,
Erotica Land, I guess is the name, spelled with a K.
Oh, that's completely different than Waterfall X.
Yeah.
That was just the website. I
Waterfall
went to.
X sounds like
Well,
a
what-
Ridley Scott movie.
I went to waterfallx.com, but then when I clicked on that, it brought me to a lifebuzz.com.
It says it
story.
doesn't exist.
What's the name of it, Tach? What's the name of it again?
Erotica with a K.
Yeah,
land.
Erotica Land.
Yeah. I got a daily.
It's
daily
$100.
mail.
Yeah, it's $100 to get in. Only open for adults. The park is expected to create 250 new jobs.
So it's not even family friendly?
No. Sorry. This won't be a place for nuns, but it's not like we're trying to recreate Sodom and Gomorrah, says some person.
Nuns aren't allowed.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, it looks crazy.
That link worked.
And that's
No.
about all I got about that,
No.
unless you have something
I
else.
love the titles of their areas of the theme park.
What you got?
Oh,
What is
that?
it?
Describe what that is, Andrea.
Or
It's Snow White, and you're going to go get some lovely things to eat right from under her skirt.
It's a Snow White pink taco stand, folks. It's what it is.
I love that. So they have a little animation on the site, Tach, that shows the different locations. Like in Disney World, you would have, Futureland and whatever. Here they have Piscina de Nudismo, the nude pool.
Yep. Did you see the giant penis, Andrea?
No.
Look at this.
Are we talking about Adams?
No, it's this one.
Jay, what is teleferiquio?
Again, they speak Portuguese in Brazil.
Oh,
So I don't know.
I'm not gonna
Ask
tell you.
Andrea.
some of these words I can read, but
And those are probably the same words you don't need help with.
erotic games, cinema 7D. Yeah, that's what you're talking about. Lanchonetas. I know what that is. That's where you go eat lunch.
Or is it?
They have something called just a plain sex playground, and there's a Ferris wheel and some balloons. God, that sounds like so much fun.
Yeah, because when I watch Up, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Hey, did that old guy ever get it in with Ellie?
Ew.
God.
I'm just saying the links on this page that take you to other places are pretty interesting too.
This isn't time to watch porn.
All right.
He's in a
Save
time
that for
suck.
later.
We're gonna have to change topics before we totally lose Adam.
Yeah.
Time suck. That would be a good one for Dan to do an episode on.
Porn viruses.
Yeah. All right, so let's take a break, and when we come back, we got some guests coming in.
Yeah, so this is really fucking cool. Local, we won't tease it too much, but local small business. They have an Indiegogo, and let's just say they make something very unique, one-off, one-of-a-kind type of product that even our listeners can go out and buy if they've got the money for it. I mean, they're probably not going to be too cheap, but they are really, really cool.
It is pretty badass.
And they,
Way not to tease it too much.
yeah, that's a good point. You won't believe what's happening.
That's right. You won't believe it, number
during
7.
the break. Yes. Let's just say we have Facebook videos that are going to support them.
All right, we'll be back.
Village Idiot Pub. You locals know about it. You guys from out of town have to check them out.
Village Idiot Pub is now a proud sponsor with Living Podcariously and the Twisted 10 podcasts.
It's more than just about commercials, though. The cast here will be taking our show on the road to Village Idiot to record some episodes as well as hold events. They have over 30 beers on tap, including ciders and Hefeweizen, my favorite, as well as hundreds of bottle choices.
Adam, you forgot my favorite, all the delicious wine. So get your friends together and enjoy the board games, puzzles, and the giant Jenga.
Let the owner, Jason, as well as the rest of the staff there, take excellent care of your beer drinking needs.
Mention either one of our shows to the staff and get 10% off your tab.
Tuesday is open mic, Wednesday is trivia, Thursday is karaoke, Friday and Saturday night are live music.
Visit them at 4 Harrison Street, Suite 103, Cocoa, Florida, or Village Idiot Pub on Facebook. And don't forget, they are a dog-friendly location, so bring your friends, family, and fur babies.
All right, welcome back to Living Podcariously. We just had a really, really cool treat.
Yeah, we did.
Be sure to go check out the Facebook page and our YouTube channel for the video and some still photos and all sorts of fun stuff. But I want to introduce a special guest that we talked with this week. In fact, one of our mutual friends of the show, Steve, liked your guys' page and shared it, and that kind of got me into the hunt to find more about you guys. But Stefani and Gary Sharon, is it Sharon?
You got it, Sharon.
From Lowlife Bikes. So welcome.
Hello,
to the studio.
hello.
Yeah, definitely.
Hello. Welcome.
And thank you guys for having us.
Certainly.
That's cute. The way you just looked at her, it seemed like you were about to have a Sonny and Cher moment, like at karaoke night. It was really nice. There's a lot of love in that case. A lot of love.
You don't know.
I don't know about the karaoke part, though.
His singing is a treat, trust me.
Okay.
So
They call him karaoke.
Nice.
It's your dad joke for the day, folks.
Andrew, you're pretty
Brought to you
funny.
by her mom.
So Lowlife Bikes is a custom bicycle manufacturer or warehouse or whatever you consider it, but you guys make custom, like unique, one-of-a-kind, one-off type bicycles.
Absolutely. They are like the custom motorcycle choppers, but just a bicycle version of it, pedal power.
Nice.
Whatever, if you can dream it, for the most part, we can make it. It'll just be a bicycle.
So for the listeners, they brought 2 bikes to the studios for us. So we got some pictures, like I said, and the videos are going to be up on Facebook and YouTube. What are the names of the 2 bikes that you guys brought? So I've scoured the site and looked at just about everything on there that you guys have. But what are the 2 bikes in particular that you guys brought here tonight to show us?
The orange trike is called Sundog, and the other one, the girl, it's in the shape of the trucker girl, the mud flap girl. Her name is Iron Maiden, but we call her my bitch. It just seems to fit.
Very cool.
I think that was Jay's favorite out of the 2 also.
Oddly enough, I was a truck driver for a little while, so that's why it spoke to me. And then also Cholo is life. So that was a thing. You know, like when Adam told us about it, he said, "Yo, they're going to bring some custom bikes." I really expected choppers and stuff, and I am so happy that that's what we got instead.
Thank you.
That was fantastic.
You haven't stopped smiling since
awesome.
you said that. I've never seen him smile this much.
Jay,
And I'm a comedian for a living.
So Jay, this is the time where you put your erection away.
No, fuck you. My erection is amazing, sir.
I know
That bike does it to everybody. That bike is such a whore.
that was a lot of fun. So we, all of us in studio got to take the bikes on a little stroll up and down our little neighborhood lanes here.
Took that little bitch for a walk. Yes, I did.
And
I enjoyed riding her.
Some utility guy was down here at this other house,
what I mean?
and I'm driving right by the utility guy. I'm like, "What's up?" I'm just cruising.
It gives you a brand new attitude when you ride this thing.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, absolutely. That's why we do it. Absolutely.
And it was different too, riding, because it's not your typical bicycle, so it takes some adjustments when you're first riding.
Yeah.
I felt as soon as I rode it my first few feet, I felt like a child all over again, like learning to ride.
I can do it. I can do this.
Yeah. I think I even said that. And
Yep.
I'm riding it.
Yep, I'm doing it all by myself.
And I like that you brought up the utility guy, because I was going to say, you can't ride that bike without smiling. And I don't think you can watch another adult ride that bike without smiling. And the utility guy confirmed it, because he drove right past me. He's just chuckling to himself.
Absolutely.
I gave him a princess wave and I went by him.
Absolutely. And they gather a lot of attention. So you cannot help it like that, too, when you're riding it. Everybody wants to check them out, take pictures, ride them, touch them, all that stuff.
That's awesome.
So let's talk a little bit about Lowlife Bikes. So just from what little bit I gathered online, Lowlife Bikes has been in business for about roughly 10 years, or not necessarily business, but you started about 10 years ago making
about
custom
13
bikes.
years ago.
13 years ago.
About 13
Nice.
years ago, I needed a hobby, so to speak, something to occupy my time. I was working, but just needed something else to do. And okay, dear, I'll hold the mic.
Nice.
And I had a welder. I was working for a big fab shop in town here, and had a little tiny shop at my house. Seen a beach cruiser. Hey, let's hack this up and make a chopper. I did. Made another one. My friends freaked out. Then I thought, well, let me see if I can make a complete bicycle frame from scratch with nothing. And I did it, and it was cool as hell.
Nice.
And I haven't looked back since. And I make some. There's other builders throughout the world, but nobody makes anything quite as extreme as we do.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons so one of the things we do with the shows that we produce is we like to promote especially local Brevard County type businesses. So podcasts are concerned. There's podcasts from here to the, Kingdom Come. I mean, they're all over the place, especially in Orlando. Orlando in the Central Florida area has a ton. There's not a whole lot of podcasts in Brevard, but the ones that are here are really close-knit and tight, and we like to give back to the community in any way that we can.
Nice.
So, I saw you guys.
appreciate it.
You made that makes a perfect fit for our audience because, I mean, our logo almost looks like one of your bike designs. I mean, we've got a logo of a girl inside a beer bottle, and that's kind of our look and feel. So it kind of
That
fit
would be
perfectly.
a nice-looking bike. Bicycle frame.
Oh dear.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. We might have to work something out. I'm just saying.
Now you're thinking,
It should be a
huh?
bike built for 4. The Living Podcariously bike. It'll be our mobile studio.
We're
That's awesome.
we're like 2 commercial deals away from a History Channel show. We all know this, right?
yes. Trust me, I've already thought of that already.
Although
'Cause I used to work on a reality show, so yeah.
Although the idea of a custom Podcarious beach cruiser,
I think
does
that's
sound
With like
amazing.
microphone attachments and everything. Oh, it practically builds itself.
fun.
It builds
your
itself.
handlebars or mic arms.
You could
and
use broken
now we've
microphones
crossed
for
into Pimp My Ride
nozzling.
territory.
pimp my bike. I'm just saying.
A nice wet bar on the back.
Yes,
Dude,
yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Can we get a grotto back there, do you think? Like a Playboy grotto replica?
Well, then we'll need a bunch of minions to
never know,
pedal,
man. You never know.
so we can actually go
As
somewhere.
long as my seat is super sparkly and bedazzled.
Andrea is the
The
female.
princess chair.
I think
Female
out
on
of
the
everything
show.
we've just listed, that's probably the most realistic.
So one of the reasons I wanted to ask you guys into, so you guys aren't a sponsor or anything like that of the show, just another local business in the area. But I noticed you guys have an Indiegogo, which is a crowdfunding type of money raising effort for some of our listeners who may not know what that is. And you guys are looking for support for your Indiegogo to get more support from the crowdfunding venues. So
Exactly. I mean, we're not here to throw anybody under the bus or anything
Sure.
like that. But to make a long story short, we got shut down about a week ago. Was it?
oh no,
About 2 weeks ago by the city, a zoning issue with our current location, and we have to move. I mean, moving is something that, you know, you have to prepare for. Usually you get a chance to prepare
Sure.
for it. But when it comes from out of the blue, it's quite a financial
yeah, I
hurdle,
imagine.
you know? So luckily we have found a place. We found a place to move to that's
Okay.
close to our current location. So that's awesome. We'll still be in Cape Canaveral, building the bikes that we're going to build. We're going into debt over it, but we're, you know, we can mount that challenge. We can rise to that challenge, I think.
Well, understood.
And that's kind of what the Indiegogo campaign is all about. So we've got a lot of perks on there. Some of the perks are made of steel. Some of the perks are made
Nice.
of cotton.
Nice.
Some are on vinyl. So there's a lot of different things to look at on there. So it's going it's not going too bad after about a week.
Excellent. Well, it's
And
only been out a week.
It's only been out a week.
Wow,
We've
I
got
hit
about
you-
a month to go.
I hit you up at a really good time then.
You did.
I didn't know that was
Perfect
only a week
timing.
old.
So we can people can go online and buy the bikes, right?
There are frames on there for sale.
Okay.
What a lot of times what we do is we make a frame and you get to work with your local bike shop to build it up, to pick out what tires do you want on it, what kind of rims do you want, pedals, a seat, handlebars, all of that kind of stuff. We work pretty closely with Matt's Bicycle Center in Cocoa Beach. He's an old
Nice.
friend. So a lot of times we do the frame, sometimes we do the paint, sometimes not. It depends how much paint is involved. And when you see some of our bikes, you'll know what we mean.
Yeah.
There are some frames on there available. There is a custom handlebar raffle that just went up today. So for $20, you could end up with a pair of custom handlebars worth like $100 to $150. You're going to get to work with Gary on that design. So that is an awesome deal. So that just went up.
Oh, very cool.
Awesome.
Yeah. T-shirts, your bike sucks. T-shirts, all kinds of good stuff.
Yeah, so it's a nice slogan. I like it.
We like to say your bike sucks, but we can help you with that. We really can.
What's in the future for you guys? Do you guys have projects that you're working on now that you want to talk about a little bit? Like maybe certain builds that you're wanting to get to work on, or that you're already working on now?
We're working with a local pedicab company, Toto Pedicabs, on bringing rickshaws to the beach.
Oh, nice.
No kidding.
It's
Nice.
really cool. We just did a prototype with them. He's out running it up and down the beach, giving it some testing. It looks very promising. The local cities have pretty much got on board with it. So we have that project coming up. Constantly building new bikes. I have new ideas that I just need to work out of my head.
Sure.
And new customers, doing bikes for them. We have a build that we're getting ready to start. I like to do some builds that are like for myself that are really over the top, like the bitch. And we're doing one now that is just a big cross. And
Nice.
let's
Oh,
just
cool.
see who we can piss off with that one. You know?
Yes.
What? There's no conservative Christians in Cocoa Beach. No, I'm just kidding. Do you guys have any events that are upcoming? Like, well, I know the Thunder on Cocoa Beach is coming up here pretty soon, and we're trying to get a tent set up out there for that. Are you guys going to be doing any events in the area anytime soon that our listeners can go check out your bikes at?
Probably our favorite ride of all time is riding on the beach in Cape Canaveral at low tide. And so we do monthly rides that we'll probably start basing out of, Cape Canaveral now has 3 handicapped accesses right on the beach. 2 of them are Monroe Street and Buchanan. And you can literally ride almost right down to where the ocean is. So we're going to probably start basing them out of there, or Sherry Down, but we'll see. But we do monthly rides on the beach, and we hit the sandbar a lot for fish tacos. A lot of the riders like those.
We're no strangers to sandbar.
Oh, man.
Hot Pink is one of our favorite bands in the area, and we go see them out there all the time.
It'd be fun to like rent the bike instead of like a bouncy house for a party.
And we're also doing Blues and Barbecue coming up in Cocoa Village.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, June 2nd and 3rd
Very cool.
in the village. So we'll be out there for barbecue and blues.
I'll be in Italy.
Yeah, Andrea's her.
Well, okay.
Way to subtly throw that out there.
Yeah. Way
I will be in Italy.
Way to big dig the conversation there,
Finding
Andrea.
new and
Good job.
sparkly things.
Enjoy Cocoa Village, peasants. I'll be in Milan.
She's going with her salon. Bryn Allen Salon is taking
any
her out
barbecue
there.
that people are competing for $15,000 for, I would like to eat. So I am down for that.
I'll take that over Milan any day.
Oh, yeah.
Well, very cool. All right, so let's get some plugs out of the way for you guys. So I know your Facebook page, which is actually just do a search on Facebook for Lowlife. That's one word, Lowlife Bikes. What's the website again?
The website is lowlifebikes.com.
Oh, okay.
And there are links to our Facebook from there, to our Instagram. There's links to the Indiegogo campaign. So the easiest thing to do to find us anywhere else is to start at lowlifebikes.com.
Nice. We're going to put the pictures of your guys' bikes and also links to all of your social media, to your Indiegogo, to all that stuff in our show notes. So listeners, if you guys want to go directly support them, especially you Brevard County listeners, support some local business. Or if you want to check out their Facebook page, check out our photos that we took with them today, go check out the show notes. They'll all be in the show notes.
Thank you very much. And if you want a custom bike, hit us up. You can get a hold of us, lowlifebikes.com.
Awesome.
And look for
Definitely.
the ride event pages on Facebook, because come and ride with us right on the beach.
Awesome.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Well, very cool.
Cool.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having
Yeah, absolutely.
For having us.
It's
Yeah,
going to
that was a
air.
blast.
It'll air on Thursday. So I'll send you guys the links and stuff like that for you guys to share it on social media and whatever. But yeah, you can listen to it right on YouTube, right on Facebook, on any of those places,
Sweet.
or through your iPhone or whatever. But cool deal.
Sounds good.
All right, Gary and
Stephanie.
Stephanie. Jesus Christ, my memory's bad.
That's all right. Stephanie's my sister's name, so that works out.
Got you.
Thank you
got
guys so
you.
much for coming in. We greatly
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you for sharing those awesome creations.
Yes.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Cool deal. Hey guys, it's Adam again. With all the podcasts you have the ability to listen to, we here at the Twisted 10, Living Podcariously, You're 40 Now What, would like to thank you for choosing our shows. We love to have fun and put our creative talents to work, delivering you, our listeners, something original and entertaining. I recently had the opportunity to guest on a riot of a podcast called Trivia Geeks from the Blazing Caribou Studios network. This isn't your normal trivia podcast or game show for that matter. Imran Javed hosts this hilarious rendition of bar-like trivia without the trivia, foolishness, and downright insanity each week with 2 co-hosts, Carrie Sims and Drew Papsky. Together, they bring on a myriad of podcasters like myself and entertain us for the hour. The show has an explicit tag, and no one on that show is afraid to use it. Please go check out my new hilarious friends over at Trivia Geeks at blazingcariboustudios.com or anywhere you find your podcast. Just search Trivia Geeks. Thanks for listening.
And welcome back to Living Podcariously. Those bikes are awesome, dude.
That was
Yeah.
so fun.
All right, so there's going to be video of us riding the 3-wheel bike. Actually, I never got to ride the 3-wheel bike. Son of a bitch.
It goes by itself. You just stop pedaling and it just keeps going. all the way through the cul-de-sac. I used the brake at the end and I had to like slowly push on it so it didn't just go stop.
Really?
Yeah, I made the mistake of giving the 3-wheel to Tach and not telling him where the brake was.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, when you're riding that and you grab the brake is right between your legs, so it looks like you're just grabbing your junk to stop the bike.
And you can't see it from where you're sitting either. So
No, there's no way you ride any of those without looking like the hardest Mexican gang member.
that's how you feel.
Cholo
Anyway.
life is real, son.
Those bikes are fucking cool. Could you imagine riding down Cocoa Beach and just the attention that those things would... Dude, we got to figure out how much it's going to cost to get us a Living Podcariously bike with our logo and
God,
shit.
you're probably talking like $1,000 for something.
We were talking about
Probably.
it. I could already see his eyes lighting up. Like he was already having like light bulb moments. He's like, yep, can totally do that. Yep.
That would be so badass, though. Oh my God.
All right, so I brought another little list here. Just going to do this quick little segment, and then we'll break in, and then we'll do like game time.
Okay.
Cool. All right, so I haven't really gone through this list, so I'll be kind of going through it same time as you. So once again,
all right.
if you don't agree or get mad at me, I didn't write it. So the name of the list is Thought Every Guy Has Thought During Sex.
Thoughts every guy has thought during sex.
Yes.
Okay.
Pizza.
And this is actually, and this is from Playboy.com, so that redeems
It's
me.
real.
That redeems me a little bit from my, usually when I pull.
What thought is
Stuff
anyone
from-
having except holy shit, this is happening. Holy shit, this is happening. Holy shit, oh shit, that's almost happening. Like
Well,
what?
we're not 16.
Baseball.
It's kind of funny because number one says, okay, wait, is this actually going to happen? That's what number one says.
Well, that's pretty spot
I
on.
feel like I probably could have written this.
And it says, so number one, okay, wait, is this actually going to happen? It says, you never want to be, I can't read today. Reading is hard. Okay.
Tach, would you like the immigrant to read that for you?
You never want to be going to 100 when she's going at like 35. I'm reading it how it's written.
All right.
So you're trying to encourage things along without being too pushy, which means you have to be ready to go, but also not jabbing her in the side with your love scepter. Jesus. It's a delicate balance.
Yeah,
Love
I'm pretty sure
scepter.
it's just a felony. I don't think it's that delicate.
Yeah. Wait, if you're 100 and she's 35, then
that's a felony.
Isn't that what you said in that?
Yeah.
If you're going at 100 miles an hour, she's going at 35. That is literally rape.
So number two, it says, how long should I stay down here?
Oh, I know what she's saying. They're talking about like scrubbing the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about.
Australia.
Australia. Oh, yeah.
It says you're working your way down and hit the first boob. What? Okay, good job. Who's this written by?
No kidding.
Now do you
Playboy, you said.
Yeah. Now do you do the exact same thing to the other?
If this is written by
Oh my
Playboy,
God, wait.
If this is written by Playboy Tach, we know why they're going back to nudities.
It's
Yeah.
Playboy Junior.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. What you just said, my OCD kicks in so bad with boobs. Like holy shit. Because no, whatever I do to the one, I have to do the equal and opposite. Like if I go counterclockwise
you
on the
gotta
left
go
one, I
the
have to go
clockwise.
clockwise on the right one.
I gotcha.
And like if she doesn't let me, I get fidgety. Like if I do one boob and she doesn't let me go to the other one and she starts pushing my head lower, I start fighting. Like I'm pushing my head back up and I'm like, no, let me do it. And she just like stops and like the mood is dead and I'm just making eye contact with her angrily, but I still go do what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
So I'm still licking her boob while eyeballing her.
You always do the same to both.
Lorraine,
Creepy.
you know what you have to do next time. Prevent him from licking the
need
left
help.
nipple.
No.
Only the right. Don't let him
she
go to the
knows.
left.
She knows. She eggs me on every fucking time.
It says, is that weird or is this just to balance things out? That's what it says. Once you get all the way down, how long should you stay? I mean, we can do this all day, but you don't want to be beckoned up because she's now paralyzed from the waist down. What?
What is he doing down there?
Yeah.
I don't know. What is beckoned
Apparently, a
up?
really good job if she's paralyzed from the waist down.
Is this an
so.
epidural? Is that what this is about?
I don't know.
I feel like
going
some more
down her
research probably
spine?
should have gone into this.
I would love the conversation to be a fly on the wall during the conversation when a guy asks a girl, hey, baby, have you ever done the epidural position before? She's like, no, but I want to do it.
Yeah, let's do the spinal tap. So,
I know what that is, smacking the ass, right? I got it.
number 3 says, don't make that stupid face. You know those sexy faces in movies? That's not what actually happens. Usually you look like you're eating a ghost pepper while trying to figure out the ending of Donnie Darko.
All right, that was a pretty good pun. We'll let that one slide. Good job, Playboy.
Number 4 is, this position is good, but should we switch? Should we roll? Or should we roll the dice? Is what it says. Sorry.
Should we roll the dice and switch positions?
It's always a gamble when switching positions. You're in the groove and everything feels good, but what if? What if we roll over and it's so much better? I don't know. That's all that one says.
So do it and roll back if it's not. I always use my position changes based on my body's failure rate. So if my legs are starting to go out and I feel a cramp ensuing, time to switch positions. That's usually only about 10
You're
seconds.
doing statistics like in your head.
Well,
the cramping rate is like 4.
Let's face it, a pile driver is a very difficult position to maintain. Right. So guess what?
The cramping rate's at a good 15.
You only get like a good 15 thrusts and then you're done. You're like, all right, come on over here. Your turn to be on top. I'm just saying.
Well, number 5 says, nope, we should have stayed with the last one. It wasn't better. This is a nightmare, so can you go back? Are you stuck in this one now? It's like trying to choose the quickest line at the grocery store, except instead of it being with a cart full of produce, it's with your penis.
All right.
So far, are we agreeing with any of this stuff?
It's funny.
Hit or miss.
I've never done any of that.
Well, it's what men supposedly think about. So
You asked in general.
that's true. Okay. So far you agree with the list then.
The face thing, you know what? Sometimes there's no way to control what your face does during that particular moment.
Nope.
I did have a moment one time where I hate to tell a story because it's not with my current girlfriend, but I remember I was with a girl one time and then I had completed the position.
Climax. You climaxed.
All right.
Hey,
all
Tach,
right.
our show goes out as explicit.
I know, but I don't like talking about myself. Like
Jizz
that.
on them
It's gross.
titties. You can say that if you want to.
So, no, not like that just because it's gross and I'm insecure. So,
Ew.
yeah. Okay, don't do that.
I mean, what?
Don't say anything. Okay, so I finished and then I didn't realize that she was looking at me. And then as soon as I finished,
That's creepy.
she goes, I saw your cum face. And it was like, it was fucking embarrassing.
It's called the vinegar strokes. For those of you who watch that show. No,
I don't know that show.
I had that's off the league.
Oh shit.
No, I had this thing where, everybody's a porn star in their own head. I remember I had this thing where when I finished, I would say, "Oh shit," I mean, nothing like "Oh shit," just like "Oh shit." And I didn't realize how horrifying that was until one girl stopped me and she was like, "Oh shit, what? Oh shit, what? Tell me you didn't just finish inside." And I was like, "No, why would you think that?" She's like, "Well, you said oh shit." Like, I thought something happened. How would you feel if your barber said oh shit? And I immediately thought back to how many women I had, and I'm a monster.
Oh,
So I thought,
God.
like, holy shit, I've been doing this my entire life.
You should have been selling pregnancy tests.
I do have another story. It actually was with my current girlfriend. My
Holly
girlfriend.
don't mind. She ain't bad.
Girlfriend.
It was so funny. Like we're I was showing her the physical art of love. No,
He was fucking
so yeah, and so during it, for some reason, my mind was wandering for a second, and then for some reason I had remembered something I had to do, and for some reason I announced it to her in the room. I was like, "We're going out," like, and I go, "Oh shit, I got to do laundry." And like, it just came out of nowhere, and she like stopped for a second and looked at me, and then we both just started laughing. She's like, "What?" Like what?
Peering into the mind.
And then she's like, "What the hell was that?" I was like, "I don't know." And I just lost it. It was so funny. Okay, so number 6 says, "Can I keep it in while changing positions?" Can I?
That's a fun challenge.
It's not like it's that difficult to just pull out, reset, and put it back in. But for some reason, we insist on trying to hold it inside while changing positions. Why? It's not like we're avatars with our ponytails tied together. Jesus. No comments?
No
All right,
comments?
moving on. I feel good about this.
I
This
thought
is
you were
good.
still struggling through reading that.
No, sorry. Number 7. Oh, God, I broke something on one of us.
Broke so like a condom,
I don't know.
a leg, an arm, a tooth.
It says you're going full force with such velocity that it might cause thunder when suddenly you pull out a little too far, thrust forward, and slam it directly into her pelvis.
Oh, ouch.
You either broke your penis or you killed her with blunt force trauma.
Or what
You're
about when it
positive-
goes in her butt?
You're positive those are the only two options.
I think that would hurt more than the pelvis.
Possibly. I think maybe I've done it like a couple times, maybe, but I don't know.
If you went full force just in and went in the wrong hole,
I
just
think
full
about
force
that,
out of
yeah.
nowhere, that would hurt way worse than hitting the wrong spot. That would probably have her leap up like a cartoon character, like, ah!
Oh, God. I appreciate you helping me through this list.
In the butt.
Even though I'm not a guy.
Yes, thank you, because you got silence over here. He's on his phone.
Prove
He's
it.
over there doing work.
Now Adam's on his phone.
Hey, come on now. I'm multitasking.
All right, number 8 says, wait, was that a good ooh or a bad ooh?
Ooh.
It depends on the inflection.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well,
What's
she
the difference between ooh and ah?
unless you're making like Pillsbury or something or other.
It's about 3 inches.
Ew.
That's probably why I've never heard an ah before. So, is she making that sound because she's really into it, or is she just playing it up so you'll hurry and finish and get over
Oh,
it?
you'll never know, fella.
Guess
That's a
you
good
better
point.
overthink it for the next 10 minutes.
I think girls go
Not
to
enjoy a
school
single
to learn
moment.
how to do the fake orgasms. I'm just saying.
Something you'll never know.
You're right. I guess not.
All right, number 9 says cramp.
Cramps.
The only thing that can bring things to a halt quicker than this is if your mother ran into the room carrying a baby and the two of them started chanting your name, and that rarely happens.
Well, that's the most bizarre, like, sci-fi thriller scene ever.
Like this never happened to you. Okay.
Adam.
If my mother ran in the room with a baby? Yeah, no, that's never, ever once happened to me, I have to say.
Maybe it was just me then.
If both of our mothers ran in with babies,
I'm going to have the fucked up dreams tonight, aren't I? I can already see it coming.
chanting our names.
The babies are chanting too. All right, number 10 says, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. If you're ever worried that you might be losing your boner during sex, you probably just lost it completely, because once it gets into your head, you're finished. God forbid she points out the fact that you're not as hard as you were before. She might as well FaceTime with her ex and the two of them point and laugh at your sad little lack of boner.
I'm sorry, baby. I'm pushing rope.
You can tell whenever it's not limp. Why wouldn't she be able to tell?
Oh, he's just saying in hopes that she doesn't mention it.
Oh,
So, ladies, Andrea,
don't say anything.
don't say anything.
Just pretend to have an orgasm so he can just be done. And then he can pretend. Oh, yay. Everyone's done.
Which brings us to 11. Says, I'm almost there, but she's almost there too. Hold strong. When she's close and you're close, you know you have to keep going strong for her to finish. But at this current speed and velocity, you're going to finish before she does. Especially if she says stuff like, I'm almost there, keep going. I mean, you can keep going for a few seconds after you finish, but that is a rapidly ticking time bomb that could defeat at any second. Deflate is the word.
That
I
is
meant.
exactly what Adam was just telling me earlier today.
Yeah?
He's not here to ask exact words.
He left. I don't even know where he went. He went
He
out the
walked
door.
out the door.
I only got 2 more, guys. I'm sorry. You guys are bored. All right, number 12. Is she still going? Are those aftershocks? Should I stop yet? If she does finish while you're going strong, you have to figure out if you should stop for a minute or just keep going. You don't want to be the guy that's still driving 70 miles an hour when the speed limit is dropped to 35. That's much worse than getting a ticket.
I feel like we just came full circle back into rape. Only now, instead of going 100 while you're going 30, you're going 75 while she's going 35.
Yeah.
So it's not as bad.
It's closer together.
Yeah, it's more of a misdemeanor than an actual felony.
Yeah.
Oh, that's better, I guess. And the last one, number 13. Literally no human on earth has ever done sex better than what I just did.
That's what guys think.
Apparently. When you did it right, you're positive you're the greatest lover in the world has ever seen. That was the greatest 4 minutes of her entire life.
With the exception of the woman I'm actually dating, first thought in my head is typically, I wonder how long it takes before she's gone. Or I wonder how long it takes for me to find a way to get out. Aside from number 2, I think it was number 2, the whole like getting OCD on the boobs. I don't think I've ever shared one of these thoughts. I don't care. I don't get in my head. We're fucking. I'm just happy to be involved.
Yeah.
Right.
And as far as going and she's almost there. You know what? I'm kind of take the Bernie Mac approach. It's a race to the finish. I'm gonna get mine. You better get yours. Oh, you ain't finished? Here's a finger. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I've never really had thoughts like that detailed before.
A lot of those Adam does, but he's not here to vent
So
himself.
we'll just say, yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, I think he told me that. He told me all of that the other day. He was like, "You know what I think about during sex?" I'm like, "What? This is weird. You're just bringing this up."
Adam
he said all that
Adam actually told me in confidence that he cries
right after, during,
Right
or
after.
before.
He does. Like a
He
baby.
just openly sobs. He is a quivering labia majora.
But luckily,
after
when the
sex.
cum's all dried up, I can use those tears and the
As
washcloths to
lubricant,
clean.
yeah.
Yes, clean that right up.
That's pretty much what Adam has told me too.
It is.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, well, that is the
Motherfuckers, I
end.
walk back in.
Hey,
on that.
no. You missed your chance.
God
Missed
damn
chance.
it.
It's great.
All right. So that was the list. That was the
Nice.
top 13 things that men allegedly
You
think
mean
about.
that Adam?
That Adam thinks about during
It
sex.
kills me to know that millennials are writing for Playboy now.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I got out of that.
That's what that sounds like.
Once again, these are the same guys that brought us the mannequin challenge, where you literally made an activity out of doing nothing.
That's the funniest joke I think I've ever told on the show. I love it. I fucking love that.
I don't understand how people do stupid. Okay, so all those thoughts during sex. Why are you thinking that much during sex?
I have no idea.
It's not like it's sex. It's primal. It's literally primal. It's the most primal thing two humans can do to each other.
In fact, in the first thing somebody does is look for a nipple.
Yeah.
Like that's the most.
I remember what it was when he said not to say when the girl says it.
Right.
Adam said not to say keep going
Oh.
because that was too much.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think, he told me that too.
What?
This confirms everything.
Yes.
No, the keep going comment is a pretty.
We've learned a lot about you tonight, Adam.
We have.
Dude, I'm going to have a hard time editing this section, aren't I?
You're not supposed to. It stays.
This is supposed to be
all
honest
stays.
men's perspective.
Well, I'm not removing anything. Well, maybe not necessarily anything, but
Higgins. Funny.
Look, his cheeks are all
You'll
red.
hear it. You'll
my cheeks
hear
are
it.
red.
Yeah, look how red he is.
I can't tell.
Did I read it all?
I'm just making that up.
Oh, yeah. Look how red they are. Yeah, Petty.
Jesus.
All right, we're on that note. Let's take another break, Tach.
I'm
gonna go back and edit that.
We're in
Yeah.
trouble.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
gonna
go
get
back.
in trouble.
Dad's back. We gotta take a break. All right.
Motherfuckers.
Well, let's take a break, and when we come back, we got some stuff.
Aw, yeah.
All right.
Infinite Points, blending the exotic and traditional art of fire performing with a modern and technical flair.
If you're planning an event and want your guests to have a visually stunning and memorable experience, bring the performance from Infinite Points to your venue.
It's scary, it's exciting, and it's certain to put you on the edge of your seat. This is truly fire performing at its finest. If fire spinning is too hot for your venue, they also perform with full LED props still bright enough to shine at your event.
If you want to get a hold of them, email them at booking@infinitepointsperforming.com or visit them online at www.infinitepointsperforming.com.
The performers at Infinite Points are professional and always encourage and adhere to safety. While what they do is amazing, they always remind you, don't try this at home.
Hey, it's Adam. If you enjoyed the content or the cast of Living Podcariously, be sure to check out the other show we produce. It's called The Twisted 10. Each week, a host or a guest host takes over the show and brings their own unique and original top 10 list to the show. Here's a few examples. Top 10 crazy religious practices. Top 10 sexual fetishes. Twisted Guinness World Records. Top 10 possible human extinction events. And my personal favorite, top 10 best or worst infomercial products. As you can see, the content is all over the place for the show. However, it is a lot of fun to produce, and we hope you like it. As always, thanks for listening.
Get money twice. I'm from the dirty, but that Chico nice. Y'all call it a moment. I call it life.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Did I do it yet?
Oh, Mr. Carter.
Welcome back to Living Podcariously. So Adam and I went and saw a show this weekend at the Surfside Playhouse.
Oh, you did?
Ooh, the theater.
We did. I had no idea what the show was about or anything, and we went and saw the Ritz.
The Ritz.
Does anyone know what the Ritz is?
I'm assuming it has something to do with Young Frankenstein and Gene Wilder singing "Putting
Gene
on
Wilder?
the Ritz" while in full tuxedo.
Do you know what a male bathhouse is?
That's what this feels like every time I walk in here.
Wait, there's no... Well, they did have a steam room in it.
There's a steam room. There's a pot tub. There's
Think-
no females stay there ever.
Think back in the 70s, what a bathhouse was, and even as far back as the Roman eras. I mean, way back in the day.
It's kind of what I think of.
A bathhouse is stereotypically a place where gay men used to frequent.
It's where
It sounds
men
so
would
bad.
meet. It's where men would meet to fuck. This is an
Yeah.
adult podcast.
It
right?
sounds so. I sound so
Men
horrible
would
saying.
meet and they would fuck. That's what would happen at these bathhouse folks.
Yes.
It was
Yes.
a hilarious show. There's a whole story behind it. This guy comes. He doesn't know what he's getting into. He's just hiding out. And it takes him a while to figure it out. And there's all these different characters.
Is there nudity in the play?
Not really. They all had on like when the towels would fall off of the guys. They had on like flesh-colored G-strings. So.
Oh, gotcha. Hey, Andrea.
Yeah.
It's game time.
Yeah.
All right, so welcome back to another edition of It's Game Time.
We got an extra player tonight too.
We got an extra player tonight.
Yeah, let's see what this is about.
All right. So I'm bringing back a game we've already played in the past, but it was so successful because it birthed Get Out Penny cartoon. So tonight we're going to be playing Utter Nonsense again. And for those of you who don't know what it is, it's basically like Cards Against Humanity. We each have cards with phrases on them, and then somebody has to read them in some sort of an accent. And then we pick which one, well, the judge will pick which one is the best.
So do you have like a special deck of cards you're going to give me for voices you want me to try?
That's what's written on the accent cards.
This was an inspirational game, Tach. Last time we played it.
That's what he just
That's
said.
what he just finished saying.
I was
Yeah.
repeating it.
Oh, yeah, I know. So
I was
I'm
not.
hoping for
I
another
was
character.
I was not reading my cards and ignoring your conversation at all.
Oh, so is this me?
Yeah, you're going first.
So I'm going to be first.
So Jay's first, and what do you have in your card, Jay?
Mumble.
Mumble. So what we're going to do is going to look through our cards and see which phrase you think would be best read as a mumble.
No, this would be not mumble rapping.
Yeah.
I won't be doing any of that. There will be no perp or drank, unless it actually says it in the card.
Now, when you're mumbling, are you going to be coherent?
No, that would defeat the purpose of mumbling.
Well, so how do we
So,
know what the
I know.
words on the cards are?
You won't. I'll just pick a winner. That's how I'm doing this.
You'll say, okay, this one's the
It's
winner,
yep.
and none of us are going to know which one it is. You're just going to have to
Yep.
point, basically.
Well, hey, don't blame
Let's
me.
just
Blame
listen.
the person who wrote the card.
Let's just listen and see how he does it.
Ooh, all right. Okay. All right, I got one for you, Jay. This is for sure the winner.
Make sure you mix them up, Jay, so you don't know you're not biased and,
Is that face down? There you go.
and know whose is whose.
Yeah.
All right. Mumbling. Nothing is better than a woman with a frisbee in her mouth.
What?
Exactly.
I said I love the nothing is better than a woman with a frisbee in her mouth. My girlfriend cheated on me and broke my heart, so I changed our Netflix password burn. I ate
ice cream like I just got out of jail and there's a penis at the bottom of the cone.
Oh.
And my whiskers inside your nose push in and out like tiny trumpets as you breathe.
Oh, God.
Jesus, I hope this translates well for podcasts.
I don't know if it will. I really don't have it.
All right,
All
Jay.
right, so the winner out of this one, I gotta go. I love doggy style. Nothing is sexier than a woman with a frisbee in her mouth.
Nice. I was hoping you were going to go penis cup one. That was mine.
So Andrea gets that yellow card. And,
There's the junk pile.
All right, junk pile right there. Okay, so moving on, I guess, to who's next?
Adam.
Oye, oye, oye.
Adam.
Mira, mira. I might need some help here.
What's this?
Chicagoan? Chicagoan?
Chicagoan. Like
You
you're
like
from
brats.
Chicago.
It's like park the car in the garage.
No, that's
no,
Boston.
That's Boston.
What's the
God.
what's the fucking difference?
I have no
Chicago is like, they like brats and the bears and the bulls.
You like the Bears and
The
the Bulls,
Bears,
and you
okay.
like to eat
Yeah,
your
I'm having
brats at the
another heart
ball game.
attack, and you say
Angry.
cars,
Yeah, we're from Chicago. We love Chris Farley.
We got the Bears, and the Bears are good.
and you like cars.
I don't-
It's gonna
Cars
be
and trucks.
it's gonna be French after 3 words.
Yeah, you know
well,
how it works. I'm a French Chicagoan or whatever.
Can you switch if you don't like it?
What?
Yeah,
Can
Tach,
you
can,
switch?
This isn't a sex position. No, you're stuck with it.
Can I get? Can you get everybody one gimme to switch?
Like
Yeah,
throughout the
why?
whole game?
Yeah.
Like through the whole game
Yeah.
one? Oh.
Unless you're a girl, then you can have.
Okay,
All
fine.
right, I'll take it now.
You'll take it now.
Yeah.
All right.
Here, get rid of Chicagoan.
So you're going to take whatever.
That
it
was
is.
actually pretty good.
like that?
That you really did nail it on that one. No, not the card. The
I
accent.
thought you were talking about me flipping
No,
the card.
Chicagoan. That was pretty fucking. That was
was
pretty
actually
on it.
spot.
So does this mean you're going to take whatever I give you now? So if it's worse, tough shit?
Yep.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Oh no, no! But I'm a girl. I get 2. You already.
Nope.
Nope. That was agreed before I went.
New Yorker? Is that the same
Do
accent?
you have a hard time? With
I don't do accents well.
I know. That's why this game
Come on,
is
give me
so
some.
awesome.
Give me some New York conversation.
Hey, from New York.
Have you not
Yeah,
been
how
listening to
you doing?
Raul and I for the last hour?
Not really. Oh, you know that.
Just talk like you're Italian. That'll work. It's close enough.
Hey, it's a me. Yeah, it's a me.
Italian.
It's a me.
No, like Italian from here, like Joey Palermo and the
Yeah.
pizza delivery. But you know it's
Hey,
quality.
Ma, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's
Ma,
just beautiful
All right.
things that we have going on
I'm
here.
scared. I don't want those.
What?
I don't want those like you're getting.
Oh, the New York and Chicagans.
Yeah.
Well, he's getting him, so.
I don't want it to be accents like that.
All right, hand them over, New Yorker.
I hope we read these.
You gotta
right,
pick a borough.
Jay.
You know what? When you said borough, that reminded me of the 5 boroughs from the Beastie Boys. That's New York right there.
That's all New York.
All right. That doesn't mean it's going to help me with my accent
It's
at
not.
all. Can
It's
you
not.
pass me her card over there? All right.
All right.
I'm so scared for you.
Hey, in the voice of New Yorkers.
To our listeners, we apologize in advance.
Yeah, you're gonna mess this up for us.
I bet giving a presentation to us. Oh wait. who's the fucking the comedian that's
Andrew Dice Clay?
Andrew Dice Clay, right? New York.
There you go. That's close enough.
Jersey Shore-ish, but all right.
It's still gonna sound like a Frenchman. I bet giving a presentation to a small audience that's not paying attention feels a lot like being a daytime stripper. Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's not bad.
That was actually pretty spot on. Yeah.
No member of the human race can resist my funky disco dancing and erotic high kicks.
I actually can see Andrew Dice Clay saying that.
No, wait, that's not what I heard. I heard fucking, what's his head? God damn it.
It's Andrew Dice Clay.
Smoking weed doesn't make you paranoid. It's the shadow monsters. The shadow monsters make you paranoid.
No, I'm hearing John Travolta. That's what I'm hearing. I was talking about the high kicks.
Listen, son, relationships are a lot like pancakes. You get really excited about the first bite, but halfway through, you're just pushing it away saying, I can't finish this shit. Ooh, all right. Ayo. Oh, wait. The shadow monsters are going to win today.
That's what it is.
Jonathan.
You got it?
Yeah,
Nice.
That's it. Jonathan.
Samantha.
Angela.
Burn pile. That wasn't bad. That was better than a Chicagoan.
I'm
Yeah,
glad
that's good.
those are gone.
All right, I'm
no.
up next.
All right, Raul.
Do something
I'm
good.
so
Raoul, you
scared.
got it.
Yeah.
What do we got? A robot.
What is it? Robot?
Robot.
Now, could he dance like a robot while saying them? I'm just saying it's not.
It's a podcast.
Probably wouldn't translate well on the podcast.
Probably wouldn't.
Man, so these cards play on the personality of the person reading, and we don't know you very well. I feel like Jay has an unfair advantage here.
I feel like you're putting way too much thought into this. I just want to hear something sounding like a robot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only picked what I wanted to
I work with a guy and we do another podcast. I've never heard him sound like a robot. I don't know where this is gonna go.
The debut voice of Raul doing categories. What are we playing?
Utter nonsense.
All right.
Close enough. Get it.
Anytime I see an Asian with a bad job, I think, wow, I wonder what happened there.
Oh, dude, he reminds me of. Have you ever watched Big Brother?
Yeah.
Zingbot that comes on Big Brother.
Oh yeah.
Kind of what it sounds like.
If the voice inside my head said things outside my head, I'd have no friends.
Nice.
That reminded me of the robot from Saved by the Bell.
Oh yeah. Screech's robot.
I've been pleading with the robots to silence the voices in my head.
Wow, somebody has a fucking ace up the sleeve.
Weird. I just saw a group of Japanese girls that weren't giggling.
We had one robot one spot on and two Asian jokes of some kind.
Yeah.
Racist. So racism and somebody had a perfectly spot on card.
I know, that person might got it too. Robot voices.
Who had
Yeah,
it?
that's
Tach?
me.
Nice.
Cheater.
Give him the
Give
gold
him the
card.
yellow,
one, yeah.
All the white ones pass through Andrea. Those go into the burn pile. All right, so what's the count up to right now? Who's got what?
I have one.
I'm the only one that doesn't have a point
I
yet.
thought I had one.
I want that.
What?
I did have one, didn't? Oh no, I didn't have one.
Oh, this would have been perfect. She gave away the French card.
Oh.
I don't want to do an accent.
What do you
The
want?
whole thing is accents.
No, it's not. Two of those weren't.
You're stuck with that one.
Okay. A pirate.
Alright. Army lard. Ya scurvy dog.
I think you'll like this one.
Arr, I take full responsibility for the honey badger not giving a shit. I ran away from a fat... Wait, no. It's harder than it seems. I ran away from fat camp, so in a way the camp worked. Imagine a dolphin trying to pick up Tic Tacs. That's what I look like doing anything left-handed.
Because it's a hook.
Yeah,
I get it.
Okay.
If it weren't for fist bumps and asking about the weekend, I'd have no idea how to interact with my co-workers.
Arg.
Arr.
Nice.
I don't know. It's a manly pirate. I like the dolphin and the Tic Tac.
Yes. I went for the sweet, cute one. I don't know. I get the yellow one.
The yellow one. The one that says pirate.
Thank you.
All right, so I guess it's my turn now.
Tax up.
He's cheating.
I'm not. This is judge's choice. I'm
He
just
pulled
putting
it
it back.
out from between his legs. Did you not see that?
Whoa. Zoop.
I put that one back because it said judge's choice, and I don't like that. So, all right, okay. Oh, sorry. I should probably read that to you, shouldn't I?
Yeah, hey, it'd be nice to know.
This one is going to be said in an Italian accent.
It's a Mia Mario.
Italian, like Italian from Italy?
I don't
Italian from New
know.
York?
What do you guys think? You guys decide.
Either or.
I don't know the difference.
They sound the
In
same.
accent. In accent.
One is like
accent.
Mario, me Mario. The other one is, hey Joey, what are you doing? You know.
They sound the same.
You guys pick whatever. I mean, you have to tell me though, so everybody else knows.
All right, then the New York one.
Okay, New York Italian. All right, this is New York Italian, as I was told to do. So,
Skadooch.
skadooch. Hey Joey. No, now that I see, once you get the card in hand, you're like,
Samantha.
Samantha. Physically, I've only lived in the big cities, but emotionally, I live in the woods selling crafts I've made from beads and hawk feathers.
He's just the Guido with the soft side. It's like Jersey Shore meets NPR. That's what that sounds like.
I want to start a girlfriend walk-in service where gay men take your girl out and return her exhausted. Sorry. I want to start a girlfriend walking service where gay men take your girl out and return her exhausted with nothing to say. Hey, yo, the weirdest part about being single as you get older is sleeping with other people's moms. Nice.
Accurate.
I love a good mom
That's
joke.
shit. Yeah.
Every time I call out the Lord's name during sex, I feel like I'm playing ding dong ditch with God.
Damn it.
I don't know. See, I like the good mom joke, but I like that ding dong ditch is funny too. So what do you think? Your mom, ding dong?
You're the
which
judge,
one?
man. You pick.
We can influence.
Make a choice.
I was making a joke there.
Oh, I was going to tell you to sack up.
I was relating ding dong and your mom. So we're gonna go with I guess your mom.
Woohoo! That's me.
What? That didn't get the most laughs.
Know your audience.
Damn right, know your audience. So, Todd, should we get
Mine
more cards?
got everyone to laugh.
How long do you want this to go, man?
We'll just go through our cards, honey.
You threw it. It was invisible in the air. I couldn't
still
see it.
got-
Was so thin.
I still
Thanks,
got 3
Jake.
more cards, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we got 3 more rounds. 4 more rounds.
Three.
No.
you
I won't make it to Andrea.
There's 3 more. No, there won't be me. That's it. I have 3 more too.
Okay.
I will be reading. Let me switch this card.
Oh, he's cashing it in. What was it?
Because I might stick with this one. Let me see what the next one is.
Oh, is that how we're
What is
doing
that
it
one?
now?
Hey, if everyone else got a chance to do it.
Well, I know, but they usually gave it up and had to go with the next one no matter what.
Ah, shit. Both of these are bad. All right. The first one I got was grandma. And then the next one I got was Asian.
Grandma would be
Grandma.
fun.
A grandma,
I'm
an Asian
gonna do
grandma.
an Asian grandma.
Yeah, you go to
Yes.
Asian grandma.
We're going to do this as an Asian grandma.
All right.
Pass it around so I don't know which one's what.
There you go. Just make. You have to mix them all up anyway.
Okay.
Is this Miss Swan?
This is new character.
Feeling bored is your soul's way of saying, even I don't like being alone with you. Oh, okay. I want to send water to children in Africa. I really do. But I don't know what their favorite brand is.
Are you doing okay, Grandma? Are you all right? Need anything?
Okay. Okay, you shut up if I come for you, okay? Okay, so pretty.
I didn't mean to dishonor you. Grandma.
Shut up, you bring this out into this home! Hey!
Hey.
Gay people aren't allowed in Russia. Oh, okay, now I get it. Russian fashion finally makes sense. I bet the worst part of drowning to death is that a couple of minutes beforehand, you were having a really fun time. Holy shit.
This shit is dark.
He was just enjoying himself, and down he went like a goddamn brick. I'm going to go with that one. That's you?
You always jump in and win, Adam.
Thank you very
always a
much.
winner
Thank
to
you
me.
very much.
So he doesn't think he got an extra point.
Yeah.
That's
So
it's
do you, Adam? Do you want to pull a J and do 2 cards and mix them together?
Yeah, give me 2.
Unless he gets a New York and Chicago one.
Why are you pulling?
I think mine just kind of worked that
But
way.
I don't have any that would fit Adam, so I already know I lost.
Why are you pulling from a special spot in the deck, Tach?
I'm just pulling for the middle.
Uh huh.
I've already read these because I just wanted to read to make sure one of them wasn't a.
Repeat.
No, well, that too. Plus, it wasn't like a dealer's choice or whatever.
A
Yeah.
Bostonian whisper.
Oh, man.
What
So
is
help me
that?
with Bostonian.
You had Boston earlier when you were trying to
the
do
car
Chicago.
in the
Yeah,
garage.
that's Boston.
Pocket the car.
Coffee.
Park the car.
Coffee.
Not pocket the car. No, just
Coffee.
park the car. They speak English.
Pack the car.
It's not a second language for them.
Coffee.
Go park the car in the garage. All right.
Pack the car and go get some coffee.
All right, so give me a Bostonian whisperer. Oh, coffee talk. That's a good reference right there, right? That's Bostonian.
No, that's Long Island.
Yeah.
Damn it. Fucking Northerners, Yankees. I don't know these accents.
Watch your mouth.
Yeah, the guy from Miami is the one that corrected you on that.
Yeah, they get harder the deeper you go, huh? Ooh, wait a minute. What did I say? Gets harder the deeper you go?
Hell yeah.
Sure did the other night.
Giggity.
All right.
Okay, so Bostonian whisperer. Park the car. Park the car in the garage.
Practicing.
I don't know how to read this as Bostonian. Park the car. The face. Oh, the face. See, I can whisper and just not have any accent. The face a tourist makes when walking into Times Square is the same face I make when holding a newborn baby.
That's just creepy.
Somebody get John Kerry on the horn. I know how to solve the crisis in the Middle East. Just build a wall of pork between Israel and Palestine. Jesus Christ.
Neither of which believe in him.
Yeah.
I'll believe the Bachelorette is looking for true love when... nope, never. If you're wearing sunglasses in the gym and catch me staring at you, I don't want trouble. I'm just judging you really, really hard.
Not bad. Your accent got better.
That was actually not too horrible.
I just like saying wall of pork.
Yes!
So, as John Kerry's got that one.
Jay Alvarez is on the board.
There's double cards, buddy.
Well, no, he just gives one.
All right, Raul, you want 1 or 2 cards?
You get 2 of those.
2. There we go.
But I didn't give you a witch yet.
So,
What you got?
So I gotta sing it
Yeah.
and judge's choice.
Oh, do you want a different one?
Sing it like a baby.
You can pick an accent you want that you're good at
It's not that one.
if you want to.
Yeah, judge's choice, be your own
Give me
choice.
a New York.
You want the New Yorker one?
All right,
You
sing
can just
in
keep
New
them.
York.
So singing in New York.
Okay.
Start spreading the news.
I only
That
have
ain't New
one
York, I'm
card.
from.
Oh, no, different New York.
Oh man, he's embarrassing.
You want a beat?
Jay, hit me with a little beat. Stop it. Just stop it right.
Jay hit you with an EDM beatbox, like 180 beats per minute.
No, it's going to be reggaeton. He just let me get reggaeton's
Yeah,
Did you
definitely.
say rigatoni? What?
Reggaeton, it's what we're cooking.
awesome album by Tony Touch, by the way.
Wow. All right, give me a second. Gotta get this fine tuned. I can't sing.
Just want to do the New Yorker accent?
That's just him talking.
Not really. It gets deeper.
Yeah, let's hear it deeper.
That's what I tell Andrea.
Nice.
I mean, it gets deeper than me because I don't go very deep.
Hey yo, dead ass. Every time I stop at a traffic light and I see a beggar with a sign that asks for money, I feel like we're thumb wrestling with our eyes. Yo, having a girlfriend is like being a small business owner who lives with a customer that writes Amazon reviews daily. Facts.
Yo, facts.
Facts, B. If you think most people are inherently good, you've probably never used a toilet at a gas station. Yo, real talk. That might be the best comeback I've seen since JT rocked a perm with a jean suit.
Nice. Girlfriend.
Is that the business owner? That's me. All right. Yeah. Man, I totally forgot which one was mine until I heard business owner. I was like, oh yeah, that's.
I had to wait till I heard JT. I forgot mine was JT's.
All right.
All right, so that is the end of the game. Yeah.
I only have one.
I actually had one.
What?
Cheater.
I have 3.
Adam fucking won one. Holy shit.
Damn.
And the winner has to pick a loser to combine all 3 of these for a random white card. Right?
No.
Right? Right?
Give it here. Challenge accepted.
So Jay, pick a random white card. I'm just completely hijacking your game, Tech. Is that all right?
It's all good.
All right, Jay.
Well, show me
Italian pirate grandma.
an Italian pirate grandma.
Here's your random white card.
Character development of Jay Alvarez.
This is going to be our new character on Get Up, Penny. Here it comes.
Oh, shit. Oh, the bambina. The bambina. Saddle up, partner. That ass is in for a bumpy ride.
He's an Irish.
It's an Irish pirate.
That's kind of what happens.
Nice.
When you play genetic math like that.
I like that.
Everybody becomes
Wait
Irish.
a minute. He's right. If you combine an Italian,
grandmother, an Italian and a pirate is just an islander that'll kill somebody.
That's an Irishman.
That's Irish.
He's right.
It's just an old woman.
Sorry.
It's an old Irish woman.
That is fucking fantastic. I love that game.
All right, so that was utter nonsense, and it's game time.
Nice. Very good time.
All right, so we'll take a break, and when we come back, we have the Gyre.
Peering into the inner thoughts and expressions of men. Women submit questions for Adam and Tach to get brutal, honest admissions. We call this the Gyre. Gyre? Really? Is that the best we could come up with?
All right, guys, our first question comes from Jamie in Florida.
Jamie.
When a guy gets whiskey dick, is he still in the mood for sex, but just can't keep an erection?
Oh, that you just answered it. A guy's always in the mood for sex, but yes, he can't keep an erection. So yeah, that's literally what's going on.
Barring it being ill, like having, serious, being nauseous or something. You're not going to be in the mood to fuck if you're nauseous. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna want to.
I roll those dice.
No, me neither.
I roll those dice.
I'm not gonna fuck if I'm sick. So no.
You're gonna have to get on top, but this is happening. Like that. Yeah.
So whiskey dick or being completely hammered drunk and not being able to get an erection is a real thing that happens to some people. Yes, that is a real thing. They would be horny as hell, but can't do anything about it. Wow. So yeah, that's for sure a real thing. It's
Is that when
science.
you get a dildo out?
Yeah,
that's
take care of her.
Yeah, that's when it's just going to be a do-it-yourself night.
No, you can take care of her at least.
No, if I'm drunk enough to have whiskey dick, I'm drunk enough to be absolutely worthless.
You sounded drunk when you said whiskey dick.
Whiskey dick. Wixie dick.
If I'm drunk, yeah. If I have whiskey,
as much as
God damn it,
as many times as you make fun of my, you got it, buddy. That's the first time ever.
If I have whiskey dick, nothing's happening. That's it. Because if I'm that drunk. No.
So whiskey dick different from henny dick?
That's the same shit.
No, not from what I'm hearing. Henny dick, it's.
Oh no, yeah, no whiskey dick.
Is it strong,
you're right.
strong
you're
like
right,
bull?
Henny dick is like Viagra basically.
Really?
No. Whiskey dick is just like no, ain't nothing.
They're both
happening.
whiskeys. Well, there's Hennessy is a whiskey, isn't it?
No,
Or is it a
Hennessy's
bourbon?
brandy.
Oh, it's a brandy.
Yeah.
And that shit.
That keeps it hard?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I know what you're getting for your birthday.
I don't have whiskey dick. I've never had whiskey dick since we've been together.
But I want
wants
to
to keep you
try
hard.
the other one.
Oh, all right. Just give me Viagra then. I mean, that's fine too.
But that's a lot harder to get.
Didoops.
You live in the retirement capital of the world.
Word.
Just walk up to an old guy. Hey, let me get one of
If I
those.
ask an old guy for a Viagra, it's not going to be a good thing.
Or it's going to be
Old
a
guys love
great
me.
thing.
He might have a heart attack.
Ask his doctor if his heart is good for sex.
Number 2 is from Kristen in Texas. Do any of you genuinely enjoy how women taste down there, or do you fake it?
That's a good question.
I love it.
Usually,
I love all of it.
Do you?
Yeah,
Oh,
usually you don't taste anything really.
Exactly.
Every woman's different. No, some women
every
definitely
woman
have
is different, for sure.
Yeah, some women have a distinct thing. I remember one woman just did not taste like anything at all.
That's the best one.
Yeah. No. I was not complaining.
Yeah.
All right. So the follow up question to that: do you guys do the fast sniff test somehow? Do you like play around with it? Then when she's not looking,
when I was in high
pass it
school,
by your
when I was
nose and
in high
smell
school,
it.
Funny story. So I think I just graduated high school and did the test. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And I put it in her nose.
no.
Like, bitch, do you smell this shit? Get the fuck out of my house right now. What are you doing? I had to wash my shit with Clorox.
She's like, Raul, you stuck it in my ass. What do you expect?
No, that's some shit when you I would love to see that shit though. Like you do it and then it smells bad and then you don't say anything. You just kind of rub your finger under her nose.
It's like
you give her the Hitler stash.
And then she's like, "Oh my god, what the fuck was that? It was you,
it
bitch."
was you, bitch. Like, what the fuck? Like, no, you don't. How you don't know you smell like that? Does you no?
All right. So when you got that smell and you discovered that, did you? So granted, you didn't go down, but did you still finish the deed?
He just
Hell
he just
no,
said it.
she
He
got
kicked
the
her out of the
fuck
house.
out.
Oh, you got out. Okay.
Kicked her out.
Got to go, boy.
All
That
right.
was not fun.
You don't eat sour shrimp.
But I might fuck a sour shrimp.
Ew.
Because when you're fucking, then the waft comes up, and then you want to. It's just a series of bad shit that can happen.
I can forgive a lot except bad smell.
Yeah, man, that shit.
I had a room in Iraq next to the Blackwater tanks. I can put up with a lot.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Not like the
But
company, but
you're
the
not
containers.
fucking, the
That didn't say much about
tanks.
me.
Yeah, you're not
What are
putting
you
your
saying
you're not
about
putting
me?
your dick
No,
in
you're
there.
beautiful. They don't know. You're perfect. Je ne sais quoi.
You don't know what?
I don't know French is what he was saying.
Yeah, basically.
All right. Number 3 is from Tia in Florida. Is there a technique you use for downtown landscaping? I don't think I've ever seen a guy with red bumps or missed spots.
It's a good question.
That's because her and I haven't met. Holy shit.
Missed. So she's only been with guys that have had no red bumps or missed spots. So she's only with hairy guys. Got it.
No, I don't have any red spots or anything.
We've been shaving our faces forever.
Isn't a testicle a one big red bump? I mean, that's kind of what it is. Let's face it.
Are yours red?
No.
I guess not.
No, but like, I
Their
don't know.
skin color.
Like I completely shave everything, and I don't have any red bumps or anything. It's just
And
I look
now
like
we all know more about tech.
right.
than
And
we do.
I look like a 9-year-old. So all the way 9-year-old, by the way. Yes.
Wow.
Ew.
Yes.
No,
I'm hung like a 9-year-old. Yes.
It's easy to get around all those little curves and dimples because we've been shaving our face since we were 13.
Maybe, you've been shaving legs.
We've been
first of all,
shaving too.
Yeah, but you're not shaving you don't put the same care in your legs that we put in our face.
Our vagina, our ass, our armpits, other parts, if you have them, you
And-
need to shave them.
That are all
first of all-
easily covered up if you miss a spot.
First of all, he said we've been shaving since 13. I was not shaving at 13. Just saying.
No,
that
I
might
think-
have been you.
I'm
Still
sorry.
don't shave. We have this discussion.
Yeah,
a
we
lot.
have.
I can't grow a good facial hair. Can't. Just
Okay, so my apologies.
Oh, wait a minute. I misunderstood.
I've
Are we
been
talking about
shaving since I was
balls?
13.
Are we talking
Yeah.
about
Talking
face?
about
No, we're
balls.
talking about balls.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying. I never had the practice up here,
Ah, okay.
but
It was-
I don't get bumps or anything like that.
It was scary. The first time I took a blade, and the blade, I mean a razor, like a fucking plastic, for whatever.
Like big.
I was a little nervous grabbing those boys. Those things shrink up when you get nervous like that too. And they pull it out, like, I can't get it out.
Can't pull the bat wing. And
Yeah, I had to bat wing it to get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that too much information?
No.
Okay.
just enough.
I guess we're just lucky. I guess. I don't know.
No, we just know like Tech's 9 years old from the
Your
waist down.
skin's maybe thicker and not so soft and sensitive as a female skin.
I don't know. I said I was like a 9-year-old.
You know what sucks when you age and you're starting to get up there in age, kind of like us? The hair from my head, the top of my head,
I don't like where this is going anymore.
is starting to vanish, and I know where it's going. It's not on my back like every other comic is going to say. It's starting to grow up the shaft of my dick. Now my dick looks like a Chewbacca's arm.
It actually makes it look smaller too. So sorry, buddy.
All right, number 4.
I was just kidding about that.
Sure. Number 4.
It's from Heidi in Florida. Which is the best sex position that feels great to most guys?
Sex.
Exactly.
No. Okay. I have 2 answers for this one. I actually, for a finishing move, like I like to mix it up during, but if I want a finishing move.
What are you mixing a DJ table over there? You're like, I like to mix it up when I'm.
Sometimes I like to finish just with missionary. That's a good finishing move.
You finish inside.
I know why.
You finish inside her and call it a babality.
Because you like to look into her eyes.
Yeah, I like to look into her right now. But what feels really good too is when
Barry White
is when she's laying on her stomach.
Oh yeah, that's one of my absolute favorite positions.
No,
but laying on stomach, but legs closed.
Yeah, legs closed.
Like fish your way in there.
Yeah, no, I like to finish missionary looking into her eyes, just so that when I whisper, "I finished inside," I can see that look of horror.
Or when you say, "Oh shit,
oh shit, I finished inside." Yeah,
That doesn't work for me.
She goes, "Yay!"
And then she sees the look of horror on my face.
yeah."
I don't know. I guess like anybody. I like to finish from the back. It's I'm a visual person, so I got to see all of that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Number 5 is Sandra in Alabama. When we send you guys unexpected, suggestive nude pics, what is your first reaction, and what do you do with them after? Save them, use them, delete them, look at them, and then forget them? I can't tell you how many times I've sent pics and heard nothing back at all. So I wonder if they're appreciated or what.
God.
First of all, stop sending pics.
The guy in question is my significant other 5 years plus. In my mind, he gets them, sees them, and then goes right back to what he's doing. Thanks for satisfying my curiosity.
Ooh.
If you've been with him for 5+ years and you're sending it to him during the day while he's probably at work, then yeah, he probably looks at it, looks around to make sure his boss isn't behind his shoulder. Thanks for that, babe.
Could you imagine?
And, yeah.
Board meeting.
Yeah,
what
but
do you
if
got, Harold?
he just started dating her and did the same thing, he wouldn't look for his boss. He'd be like, "Hey, boss, check this out." Right?
Unless your boss is a woman.
I don't know.
I wouldn't do it to my boss.
If it's me, if I get a nude pic in the middle of the day, I just kind of look at it like, oh, that's cute, and then I just immediately go back to my day.
No.
Not that I don't appreciate nothing. I've literally got work in front of me.
Nah, fuck that.
If I get it, I'd send something back. Like hell yeah or whatever.
Even when you're at work,
yeah,
like while you're cooking,
yeah,
like spatula in one hand, dick in the other.
that's exactly right.
Who's holding the phone?
I wash my dick in the sink though, so it's okay.
I might send a text that says, "Look like that when I get home."
Nice.
That makes sense.
Good answer. Good answer. I beg for more.
Yeah.
Send me more.
What else you got?
Yeah.
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 It's a nice
Can you
start.
just appreciate what you got?
No, I do. Don't get me wrong. There's
You gotta see how
respect.
much we can squeeze out of you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Baby, I got 16 gigs left on this memory card. Fill it up. Come on.
And so, do you save them, delete them?
Oh, save them.
I used to save everything, especially that you would send me. The problem is going to some of our friends' houses. Our friends grab my phone and start going through my photos. So
Privacy mode.
Yeah, I need to look into that.
She
on
was
Androids.
only deleting pictures of other naked girls.
There was no naked on there.
I didn't see them. She did.
There was no naked on there.
What's happening?
I don't know. They're having a thing.
No,
I typically
I won't keep them.
I typically delete them. Yeah, chances are I've seen her naked already. I don't need that. I don't need that on my phone. I have a niece.
I hope so. If it's your
girl.
girlfriend, I mean,
Yeah, I have a niece.
fine.
I have a niece watching YouTube on my phone. I don't need her to accidentally swipe into something.
Yeah. Privacy mode is a pretty good call, though. You have an Android as well, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So Androids have an extra feature where you can block photos and put them into a separate little category where they can't be accessed if somebody just clicked on your what is it? Your gallery.
That's where you're hiding them all.
I don't even know how to turn that shit on.
I didn't even know it
That's
existed.
not true. You showed me the other day about.
Did I sell that right? Did I sell that well enough?
No, you're an IT guy. I wouldn't buy that for a second.
I do IT, but smartphones just defeat me.
Electronics confuse me.
I can figure out. I can figure out how to.
Caveman.
I can figure out how to use a smartphone better than most people out there. However, I'll drop those motherfuckers all day long. So I'm clumsy, but I'm smart. I don't know.
All right, our last one is from Wendy in Florida.
Wendy.
Why are guys so non-expressive during sex?
Depends on the guy.
Depends on the vagina.
Yes.
That was close to a Ray Burrito response.
Absolutely. Oh, that's funny. No, it depends on the guy. I mean,
Expressive. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised and now I'm happy. Now I'm mad. Now I'm
This is
frustrated.
amazing. Oh my God, you are so great. This is so tight. Oh my God, you're so moist.
I have completely snagged that as a soundbite. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You give the best sound bites, Jay. I gotta tell you.
That's what I do.
It depends on the guy. I get into it, and sometimes it depends on his mood. I get into it sometimes, and then other times I'm like,
I mean,
all right.
all I'm going to do is sound like Tim the Toolman Taylor. Ugh, 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 ugh. I love you. Ugh. Like that's, I don't.
I've had girls that it was like, what the fuck is happening right now? And then I've had girls that you can see I'm not the most expressive person in the world, but I've had some that was like, oh shit. Yeah,
Really?
some mind blowing shit. So it literally depends on the vagina. So maybe you need to do shit.
That's true. That's a good call.
Maybe she needs to say stuff.
Tach, you cry every time you have sex, don't you?
No, I don't.
Tears of joy. It's okay.
Yeah, no, yeah. No.
Tach's like, I'm not effeminate, damn
It's
it.
all right. We already talked about Adam doing that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, now you're just projecting.
Oh, I'm going to get you guys on these edits. I'm just saying. You play games with the guy who edits the podcast, and you're going to lose this game.
That's not fair.
Okay.
You gotta be honest.
Tit for tat, baby.
You don't edit anything I say.
That's true. I leave all those mumbles in. Is that it for the Guyry?
That was it.
That's it.
Great questions. Thank you, listeners. If you're interested in emailing the show, send them to show@livingpodcariously.com. And then put it in the subject Guyry or attention Andrea or this will really get Adam caught in a pickle or something like that.
Indeed. And if you want to follow us on Twitter, follow us at Podcarious.
Yeah.
Is it a follow-up? Is it a beach ball?
Yeah.
Check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/livingpodcariously. Hey, we need ratings, reviews
Yes.
on iTunes.
Yes, we do.
Please.
The Twisted 10, our other podcast, is both the shows are doing fantastic. We're hitting numbers every month that are more than we've seen the months prior, and some months are more than every month we've ever had. So we're doing really combined. We're doing really well on both of our shows. However, we want to move it up in some of those charts, especially in iTunes. iTunes is like the holy grail for podcasts. So what would help us out tremendously if you enjoy the show, go to iTunes, give it a 5-star rating, and give it a review, and write something in there about the show, what you like, what your favorite segment is, who your favorite cast member is, whatever. Just put something in there as a review. It means the world to us. So we would greatly appreciate it. And share the podcast with your friends.
Yeah, don't be afraid to engage with us. Anybody who listens to the other podcasts, we like having guests. We like having input. We like letting you guys control a little bit. So engage. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you want. We'll implement it if we can. And we'll ignore it if we can't.
Spot on. Raul, have you got anything you want to plug or promote or anything?
Just look out for the podcast with me and Jay.
Nice.
Name pending at this time, but it's definitely going to be something good. I know it's play on dads, but it's really for everybody. So just check us out. We'll send out the name shortly.
Sweet. Cool. All right, Jay, where are you going to be?
I actually have a busy week. I have a pretty busy week this coming up ahead of me. Wednesday the 26th, assuming this is out by then, I will be hosting the comedy show at Open Mics in Melbourne on Babcock and US 1.
Nice.
And then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, that is April 27th, 28th, and 29th, I will be hosting the show at Gregory's Upstairs Comedy Club in Cocoa Beach, Florida.
That's a cool gig, man. That place is really, really nice.
Yeah, I've actually got a pretty heavy run of weekends coming up there here soon.
So Gregory's is a place where you can go get one of the best steaks in Brevard County and take in a fantastic featured comedy show, right? You guys have a bunch of features that are there.
National touring headliners, national touring feature acts. Most of the time it's hosted by Lil Old Me. I'll be hosting there this coming up weekend, and then I've got 2 weeks in May already. And it's going to be a good time. It should be come out, it's a good date night. And we're going to have a ton of fun.
Have you done any shows with Devin Siebold before?
Devin is actually a good friend of mine, yes.
Is he?
Yeah.
I fucking love. We saw him up at up here at Bug Nutty, and Ray. That was one of Ray's best shows I've ever seen. It was him. I mean, he was the what do you call it? Host. Thank you. And his other acts that he had come up they were fucking spot on. He was really, really good.
Devin and I have this thing. Devin like. Matter of fact, the first time I did the Orlando Improv, Devin was hosting, and he brought me up.
Nice.
And at the time, Devin and I used to do a lot of competitions. There were a lot of comedy competitions going on, and him and I were always there. And it was always a joke-off between him and I. And it was 50-50. And he brought me up at the Improv. He's like, This son of a bitch makes me quiver every time I see him coming up on a competition. But right now, we're not competing. Give it up for Jay Alvarez.
Nice. That's awesome.
It was pretty fun. Yeah, Devin's a really good friend of mine. Local to here. He's actually from Melbourne originally.
Yeah, I shot him so after meeting him through Ray, I shot him a thing on Facebook and said, hey, you should come up to the show. And he's all about it. He wants to come up and hang out with us.
He had a great podcast going on with James Yan for a little while.
Oh, really?
Yeah, James Young, another good friend of mine. Also, I approached to come on the show, and he's very interested in it as well.
Sweet.
So, but yeah, awesome people. Very, very solid dude.
Cool. Oh, yeah.
All right, we got any more plugs or anything we got to get out of the way?
Check us out Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. on Podcast Radio Network.
She nailed that.
Nailed it. All right, well, so as for Living Podcariously, I'm Tach.
I'm Adam.
I'm Andrea Joy.
I'm Jay Alvarez.
And our special guest, Raul. Nice to see you, Raul. Nice to meet you officially. Looking forward to what you guys are putting together.
Yeah, me too.
Good night.
All right,
Hi, folks.
Hi, you're listening to Living Podcariously, a mouth-friendly podcast.
Wait. Don't hit stop on the episode just yet. Hey, this is Tach from the podcast you just listened to. And if you enjoy Living Podcariously or The Twisted 10, then you're going to love my new podcast I co-host with my lifelong buddy, Ron Caniff. It's called You're 40, Now What? It's about the trials and tribulations of turning 40 and just getting through life. So check it out on iTunes, Google Play Music, and anywhere you listen to podcasts. Thanks. Now go give someone a mouth hug.